Hi, I'm Carmen Chammas, I'm your astrologer. Today I talk about Wednesday, the 20th of January. Today is the first day of the sun in Aquarius. The moon is in Aries and it will stay in Aries till 7 p.m. Universal Time, which means it is around 2 p.m. or maybe early morning if you're watching from the Americas. And it should be like 6 a.m. Wednesday morning if you are in Sydney. Then at the time mentioned, the moon will move from Aries to Taurus. So how is it going to be for all signs? Aries, this is a beautiful day with the moon in your sign, and the sun in Aquarius. This is a very easy day. It seems so easy for you to accomplish anything, to achieve anything, even to create something. This is a day that you should lead your life in this day. If you haven't decided on anything yet on Monday or Tuesday, this is the day. It's a glorious day. Go ahead. Even if the moon moves to Taurus, you will be quite fine. So everybody is lucky. Taurus, this is a very tricky day. Nothing will come out as you wish before the moon reaches your sign, and this is at 7 p.m. Universal Time. Check the introduction for different timings. So the moon will reach your sign at 7 p.m. Universal Time, and only then things will start moving. Before that, you cannot depend on any coincidence at all, and there is nothing lucky about it, meaning that as long as the moon is in Aries, you should be very careful. You should not risk it, and you should stay put and mind your own business, especially if you were born in the month of April. Gemini, this is a beautiful day. The moon in Aries will help you to reach your goal, will help you move forward, will help you achieve and compete and give the best of results. This is a beautiful day, one of the best days. But mind my words, as long as the moon is in Aries, because when it moves to Taurus, check the introduction for timings at 7 p.m. Universal Time, things will be different. Things will become different. Things will come to a stop, to stall, like everything is standing still and nothing will move then. So you should hurry up and do your best while the moon is in Aries. You can be very lucky, especially if you were born between the 24th and the 30th of May. Moving now to Cancer. I think Cancer today, you have a big chance to succeed and to make a big difference. Today is a great day for introducing something important to your life. It's a day to achieve. It's a day to make things different. Maybe you receive a big opportunity that puts you in a position of responsibility, being responsible about something, and I think you're going to like it. You have to do your best. The moon then moves to Taurus at 7 p.m. Universal Time. You need to check the introduction for different timing, and then things start to look easier and more successful and more meaningful to you. So go ahead, enjoy your day. As for Leo, this is a nice day. It's a bit tricky because I'm going to divide the day into parts. As long as the moon is in Aries, I think you are on the safe side. I think you're going to be very successful and you're going to meet your competitor, let's say, and you're going to win. There is nothing difficult for you. Everything is possible. But then the moon moves to Taurus at 7 p.m. Universal Time. Check the introduction. And that's when things start to get complicated, and you don't want to wait for that timing. And then the moon will stay like about 50 hours in Taurus, and you don't want to put yourself in difficult conditions at that time. So let's make the best of the moon in Aries, because that's your best bet. The luckiest are those born on the 30th, 31st of July. The least lucky are those born on the 26th, 28th of July. Moving to Virgo. Today the moon will reach an earth sign, which is Taurus, at 7 p.m. Universal Time. You need to go back to the introduction and check the different timings. When the moon reaches Taurus, that's when things start to look better and easier and happier. So In the meantime, where is the moon? The moon will be in Aries, and that means a lot of work. That means a lot of talking, lots of discussions, and maybe trying to make ends meet, because you have to discuss and talk and negotiate and reevaluate things and change your mind and try to convince others. So it's like this. But then when the moon reaches Taurus, you'll be quite fine, and then you will be able to maybe sleep well, sleep better, and make things more comfortable for you. Everybody can be lucky today, especially those born in the month of August. Moving now to Libra. I think Libras today may feel a little bit empowered with the sun in Aquarius. Of course, the moon is in Aries till 7 p.m. Universal Time. So it seems a little bit edgy. It seems a bit tough. It seems a little bit triggering or provoking, but you can do a lot. Meaning that you can win a competition, you can go to a meeting, you can discuss things, you can actually, even if you're asked difficult questions, you can make it. Try not to put yourself in an awkward situation. You don't want to gain or win any enemies, let's say, or adversaries. So what you have to do is discuss things very elegantly and very flexibly, and you will win. Then the moon moves to Taurus, and you'll be fine just as well, and things will be maybe easier for you. You can be very lucky today if you were born between the 27th and the 27th of September and the 2nd of October. Let's move now to Scorpio. Scorpio, you have to know that today is divided into two different parts. While the moon is in Aries is one part, and the moon in Taurus is a completely different part. The moon is in Aries till 7 p.m. Universal Time. Check the introduction for different timings, and then it moves to Taurus. So, as long as the moon is in Aries, you are fine. You are fine. Maybe you have things to discuss. You have to look after your health. You have to look after yourself. Lot of work, maybe from home. Maybe you're busy with your kids, busy with yourself. Then the moon moves to Taurus, and that's when things get really tricky. That's when you feel as if you want to actually fight everyone. You can be moody, and you can actually be a little bit maybe bossy, especially with your loved ones. So it can be a little bit difficult for you and for those who are really very near and around you. So you have to be very careful, especially if you have a very difficult situation or a relation. It may really end up not to your liking. So you have to be very careful, especially if you were born on the 30th and 31st or 31st of October. Be extra careful. Okay. Let's move now to Sagittarius. I like it today. I love it today. The moon in Aries will push you forward. It will give you great opportunity to make great results. I think it's going to be a gorgeous day. Probably you'll end up signing a contract. You'll end up winning a competition. You will fall in love. Maybe you're going to make it up to yourself, to your loved ones. You can create something. It's a beautiful, gorgeous day. Even when the moon moves to Taurus, it will still be a good day. Maybe a little bit busier, but it will be fine. The moon moves to Taurus at 7 p.m. Universal Time. Check the introduction for different timings. Be careful if you were born on the 11th of, I was going to say 11 in Spanish, on the 11th of December. Okay, let's move now to Capricorn. Capricorn with the moon in Aries. It's the fourth house. It's the house of family. It's the house of comfort zone, where you sit, where you enjoy your time, where you go to relax, where you feel good. So it can be any comfort zone, actually, even if you're at work. Maybe it's a cafeteria, maybe it's your office, maybe there's a special corner you like, or a special place, maybe it's outdoors. So today the moon is there till 7 p.m. Universal Time. Check the introduction for different timings. And it can be a little bit, the moon in Aries can maybe bring out some memories from the past, from the far past, or maybe the near past. So there's some kind of nostalgic feeling today. There can be some kind of maybe some emotions today. But because the sun is in Aquarius, I think you may like it. You may want to invest in these. You may actually want to pamper yourself. Maybe you want to reward yourself for all that happened in the far or near past, and you deserve it. On the other side, there can be some expenses related to the house repairs, yourself, family members, or you just want to buy something nice for you or for the house as a decoration or anything, or maybe renovation. Just be careful. It doesn't mean you're spending on anything medical if you don't look after yourself. When the moon moves to Capricorn at 7 p.m. Universal Time, that's when everything looks different. That's when you feel very happy, very, very happy, and very secure and very confident. That's when things start to move in a very nice way. So if you want to push it, like if you want to pick the phone and make a call or send a message or send an email, that would be the perfect time. It's a great time for reconciliation, for love, for peace, for writing, actually, to create. Everybody can be lucky, especially if you were born on the 4th, 5th, 6th, or even 7th of January. Let's move now to Aquarius. I think Aquarians today, you should be very happy with the sun in your sign. It doesn't matter if the moon is in Aries or in Taurus. I love them both for you. But of course, the moon in Aries, actually, it brings out the best in you. It brings this leadership quality in you, and it brings out this genius quality in you, so nobody can beat those brilliant ideas of yours today. When the moon moves to Taurus and the sun in your sign, I think it's time for Aquarians to start thinking about their home, the peace of mind. Maybe they want to settle down, maybe they just want to change. They start getting all these big ideas about relocating, or maybe settling down with a family, or just packing bags and leaving altogether, changing something about your personal setting. So it can be anything. As long as the sun is in your sign, you are on the safe side, and you can be creative on different levels depending where the moon is. So enjoy it, because before Jupiter is in your sign, you can be very lucky if you were born on the 27th, 28th, or 29th of January. But Saturn may warn you if you were born on the 23rd or 24th of January. Be careful. Okay, let's move now to Pisces. Pisces, you know by now that if you've been following me all the time, you know that the sun is already in Aquarius. If this is the first time you listen to my videos, maybe you should listen to the Tuesday video, because on Tuesday, the sun moved from Capricorn to Aquarius at 8:40 p.m. Universal Time. So which means that today the sun is in Aquarius, which is the last sign before your sign. So you are now exactly in that period of time when everything seems to move slower. And this will continue till the sun reaches your sign. That will be, I think, the 18th or 19th of February. I don't have the ephemeris now with me, but that will be the time. So from now till then, you have to take it easy depending on where the moon is. So today, for example, the moon is in the house of money, and then it will move to the house of action, of writing, and things like that. So today you have to be careful where you put your money, where you put your belongings, where you put your knowledge. People may take from you without permission, or you may even overspend, or just, stretch everything out. So you have to be careful with that. When the moon moves to Taurus at 7 p.m. Universal Time, you have to be careful because of some misunderstandings that may take place today. So you need also to double check on your work, on your answers, on your papers before you hand them in. You may also get some weird ideas, so you have to watch out for that. You don't want to drown yourself in any negative ideas also. So basically, this is it for today. I wish you all a beautiful day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.